So I was trying to set up so that we will make double the amount of LED arrays. And then the LED arrays will go. We'll make a different, I think, different shelf, because we'll do a second what's it called? A assembly table. Wow. And that one will make the agency calc too. And we'll have that take all the stuff from there and sell the calculators to there. So this one shelf, this shelf will be taking stuff to there. So these ones are not the simple, what are they again? Single cell batteries are not useful here. We need the bigger size. And I keep forgetting already. How many did I put in? Just one. Okay, so one battery stack. So I guess we can just do a single table that will make the battery stack. I'm assuming it'll be good enough. Battery stack. And it requires metal as well. And let's put that on one of these. I'll actually have the logistic bits needed here carried from the guy in the logistics thing, but I'll actually have the guy himself put his battery directly there. So the reason for that is the logistic point only covers this area, so this is slightly outside the logistic point, and it's really just next to it. It's not like he's gonna have to walk a long way. And we'll hire a person to do that. Okay, so this guy is already complaining he didn't have any sheet metal. Oh well. So, oh, we already did the plastic case. What do you say we take the simple circuit? Seems like something we'd like in a battery soon. Okay, and now I think we have the stuff needed to create an agency calc 2. Did I hire people? I didn't hire people over here. That's an oversight. Okay, so he's walking all the way around. That's not good. Okay. So I think what will happen is we will spin that. No, that didn't help. There we go. So now they can walk through. That's what I did. Try to clear this path. Okay. I accidentally put this shelf outside of the... There we go. I'm wondering if I move this table slightly, which means this shelf slightly, which means this shelf slightly, and this one slightly. If this path will be used, it seems like. Okay. I actually think since nobody's having to walk through, could do this. Because they don't need to, they can get out if they ever need to leave, they can get out from here. And the other guys can put stuff at the back end of those shelves. Okay. So that was a simple circuit. I'll just be a completionist about it and do the wooden case as well. Okay, so battery stack, plastic case. We've done milestone 1, which means we've got a battery. We are selling 10 calculators, that seems good. Let's pocket computer market. Okay, so still our potential sales of a Calc 1. Okay. So our top of the line calculator is doing really well. Second line calculator, I guess it's doing fine. Okay. So there's a weekly demand of 15. And they need processing power and display fidelity. I think we can manage that. But this room is already like pretty full of people doing stuff. So I am wondering if we should hire a new building. We can't afford that building. That's 90,000. Can we 15,000? That seems manageable. So if we were to say, let's design a pocket computer. We'll use the plastic case. It seems to be what we can use. Okay, and it needs display fidelity and processing power. So processing power, a simple circuit gives 0.2, and it already now it has a market appeal without even having a screen. That's a little bit insane. Okay, so let's do that. We'll call it Agency PC1. PC for pocket calc, obviously. Pocket computer, rather. And let's make it a, because I'm a Trekkie, let's make it look like this. So this will need the plastic casing, which is a little bit more involved. So to make a plastic casing, you need to start with a simple casing. Actually, I will put that here. I'll move this table to, I think there's a way to do this. Of course, so both of them can just turn around. Of course, we are then losing the corner space. I'm willing to have that for now. So simple case there, plastic case here, take the simple case. Okay, so for this, we just need plastic. So we'll allow the plastic to be taken from there. Then, okay. There. And I think what we will do is we'll give another shelf on the other side for the finished product. Okay, and we will put a logistics point pretty much in the middle of this room. Seems to be good. And we will hire a person to work there. And then we will hire a person to do the simple cases. And once he's done with his first simple case, we will hire somebody to do the plastic cases. There we go. And for now, I think in order not to lose too much money, we'll sell the plastic cases. They probably don't make a lot of money, but we seem to be losing money. I will, from the start of the screen, just take that. Let's see. We sold 5 calculators. Doesn't seem to be... Calculator has advanced. Does that mean that nobody wants to buy our... Still potential sales of 12 and 10. But how many are we actually producing? Okay. So we need to create more simple casings. It seems that the researchers are taking them all. Don't really want that to happen. There you go. My eyes are just looking at everything, and I'm aware that I became completely silent. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Trying to figure out how to somehow make this better or more streamlined, or still those simple cases that we seem to be missing. Okay, I think what I'll do is I will move these people slightly further away, and then I will move him slightly further down. There we go. Move this table slightly further down, move this table over, and then add a table here, which will also be making the simple cases. And these guys will walk all the way around to get the stuff, but I mean, it doesn't really seem to be our problem right now. I guess... Hire somebody. That's what we could do. We could move this guy so that he's there, and we'll have his shelf be there, and then we can they can come through here. Yeah. And my eyes are roaming. I know you can't really tell that my eyes are roaming all over the screen. But that's how it is. Okay. So now they no longer wait. Well, he's still waiting. Oh, okay. That is very weird from my viewpoint. It will make spaces for us. Oh, maybe they each need a whole box. I'm not sure. Let's take some more plastic. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out this whole thing. Why is it not actually sort of delivering in a good enough amount? Okay, now it seems to be working. Okay. Oh well, what does my little helper bot say? Yes, this seems to be short of the simple cases. Oh really? hadn't noticed. Oh well. Okay. So in here we want to eventually have an assembly desk near the outgoing zone, which will be making pocket calculators. So we'll make a shelf for him or her where they can put the stuff at the outside, like on the other. They come from one side and the guy can just stand and take stuff. And that will deliver all the stuff we need. So all the stuff we need is one of these, and then simple circuits and LED arrays. Let's find out simple circuits we haven't done before. So we'll have the guy who makes simple circuits do them from here. And how many do we need again? 2. So I will assume we'll need 2 tables for the guys doing simple circuits. Simple circuit. Okay. And as I seem to remember, it means making something called a circuit board. We'll make circuit boards here. The thing is, I remember that it takes 4 circuit boards, but every time you make circuit boards, you actually create 10. So this will slightly overproduce what is needed from the other shelves. Okay, so we will put a shelf here where the stuff needed for all these things will go, and they will put their stuff back on the shelf. Yes, that seems like it will work. Which means that the things that we need to buy, so we don't have electronic parts and we don't have metal. Let's fix that. Electronic parts, metal. Okay. So what else was needed? I think the only last thing was LED arrays. Okay. And LED arrays are just a simple, there's no intermediate step for that. So we will make sure that we can set up, I don't know. Actually, no, I think I will use over here. Until we have a read for space, we'll just do this simple way of doing it, where they can just turn around. Oh yes, maybe it would help if I told them they're making LED arrays. There you go. And they will go there, and that will go there. So I am still missing the electronic. Oh, I already were making electronic parts. Okay, we'll make twice because 2 different places are taking them. And everything's still within this delivery system. Okay, so now we will hire somebody to start making the intermediate products and the final product. And then we will hire somebody to make the simple circuits. And now LED arrays and simple circuits. Take a look at the shelf. It's not in reach of me, so if I was gonna click move to, I'd be standing next to the shelf. Everything would be fine. Let's see if things will be carried over. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, if I hire somebody here and then there's a need, will she then prioritize Will she prioritize getting the stuff for him? No. Okay, we'll hire a second person. Because it seems like there might have been too much work on the one person. Okay. Meanwhile, let's pick something to research. Okay. So now the first agency PC is out. Let's see, what do we think we can get? 870. Okay. And our calculators, are they still selling? 12 and 10. Okay. So I'm looking to see if the potential sales drop below what we are actually able to produce. If that happens, we'll stop creating one type and focus entirely on the different type. Okay. Okay, he's done now putting them back on there, but that's not the issue. Is what? You can't get rid of them? Ah, maybe we'll make equal space on the shelf. So let's see the outgoing zone. See how many are actually sold. I'm 18 seconds. Okay, I'll speed up because looking at something for 18 seconds is not. Okay, so it didn't take the agency calc 2. So why did it not do that? That is strange. Market appeal 3.3. They had 3.9. Why is it less appealing with a piece of thing that has more stuff inside? Okay, we'll make it lower the price until the market appeal is 5. There we go. Because I want to shift them. And let's just see. Fast forward. Because this lady's just standing there holding her calculators. Otherwise, there's no reason to make these overly complicated ones. We'll just make the simple ones. Okay. So I sold stuff. Okay. I'm actually also selling quite a lot of pocket computers. Oh. Oh, I forgot that I'm in fast forward. Okay. So I'm actually also selling quite a lot of these. That's amazing. Okay. Perhaps we should stop selling the plastic cases. We don't want to sell them anymore. Actually, I'll go and I'll remove them. Put them on that shelf. Can I? I can. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, that's nice. That was a nice sound. What did she say? You seem to produce more product than you actually sell. Why not give a nice discount in the market panel? Sign a shiny newer thing with high. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're shifting. Let's give it a discount so that it also comes onto 5. There we go. We'll just shift these until we can no longer do it. And let's invent a better calculator. And you can um, what do I want to research? You can research the beeper. So second milestone, we get what? The better tables. Okay, that's definitely worth going for. Okay. Okay. What is it he needs, actually? Oh, he needs so many things. I was thinking of switching him over here, but he would take the shelf space up too much. Okay. Let's, just for appearance's sake, because we actually don't need it anymore, they used to have to have a design desk, and you'd walk towards it, and then you would do your design. But let's just put it here. So let's say we have our agency culture. Let's duplicate it, and the new one we will edit it. Okay, so we'll take out this stuff because we want to make it a better one. So let's take the plastic casing. Look, the simple casing has this much space. Plastic casing has more space. It is weight and heat loss. Okay. I'm just looking. Okay. So plastic cases are lighter, but seem to lose more heat as well. Okay. We'll go to a square tech. That's the one we're actually trying to... No, actually we were trying to phase out. Calc 3. Call it that. And then we will put stuff inside. Let's see. It now needs a processing. Let's put a simple circuit in, because it only needs 0.2. Battery, if we put a battery stack in, okay. Display fidelity. We can use the new LED matrix. Okay, so instead of this battery that we're putting in, let's put the smaller batteries in, the single cell batteries. Okay, I guess we have our new stuff. So we're going back to single cell batteries, but we're adding a second type of the next level of LED matrix. Okay, and that takes the required materials on an LED array and circuit board and electronic parts. So we'll definitely need to set up a little bit of a production line. Maybe one of our tables that make LED arrays can make the more complicated LED arrays, the LED matrix, and then we just need the circuit boards. I guess are we overproducing enough? And also, since we're going to be using the new casings, this one will be using plastic casings all of a sudden. So what will happen is this table will take plastic casings in here, and it will put his other... Oh, there's not enough space. We'll make less space for plastic, less space for... Oh. Okay, I'll walk over here and take away this and that, and I will rejiggle. So these ones can only take 2 spaces. Already? Okay. Okay. So this one will go down 1. Okay. That means this one can go in there. This one can go onto here. And that one can... Okay, have I already changed over? No. Okay, that makes sense. It will be using Agency Calc 3. And this guy down here, his stuff is no longer needed. So he'll actually put it back on this shelf. And we will use the battery stacks for research. And they will get their battery stacks from this shelf. Actually, I think we might, since this is the case, move the guy over here and his little shelf thing there. So it's still missing. Okay, so it no longer needs these, but it does need these. Okay, and it no longer needs these. Okay, so over here we need to create LED matrices, and I think we could get some of these circuit boards carried here. Okay, so he puts his like there, that one goes in there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. And these ones will no longer this thing. Good. I was just checking to see if it was also delivering these ones, LED arrays. Okay, but I will walk to the shelf. I actually won't. I think I can grab them out the shelf. No, I'll walk to the shelf and grab the LEDs, erase this and that, which are no longer needed on this shelf. On this shelf, we can no. On this shelf, we can maybe put some of the simple cases back to create the pickup cases, and on this shelf, the reason I'm even putting them back is I don't want to carry them around. Okay, so, and that shelf can also take LED arrays. There we go. And I will go to this shelf and put those that are needed for research. Speaking of research, let's research the next battery up. Okay, so this table is still missing what exactly? It's missing LED matrices, but I thought I just told the LED matrices to go there. And then from, okay, I did. So now it's the simple circuits. I'm wondering if we're making enough to ship single circuits onto the shelf, and then and then you can sell them. Okay, I will go myself to this shelf again and take these, and I'll ask them not to put them there. Okay, I have no idea. There we go. You're still holding the old LED arrays. Okay, so since we're now asking to use more of these simple circuits, it would probably be wise to expand the production. So if I were to move this desk like to somewhere where I'm not standing, actually we can have him there. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's actually okay. I put him right back to where I had him before. Sometimes, I mean, okay, we'll put one table here, and then we will move his shelving unit to behind him so people can still walk around. Okay, and then we will make him make simple circuits, and he does that. I say he, I mean the test desk does that by taking stuff from there. What is going on here? Okay, and we will have a guy produce some more. I am wondering if we are producing in, we probably won't produce enough of the green circuits, the circuit boards, since I'm also sending out some over here. So I think I actually stop sending some over there, and I will have to we will make we'll make oh, I'll move this slightly. There we go. We will make I want to sell this desk. There we go. My lord. We'll put this one over here, and then we will put a new shelving unit in for him. Okay, and then from here, somebody will carry it over there. From here, somebody will carry it over there. There we go. And we'll have stuff coming in to that shelf. So now what we did was we made space for no more green circuits. And then we'll hire a second guy to do green circuits. Do we need a third guy doing logistics? And I think it makes sense to move the logistics point so that you can go either way around it. Okay. I think I want to see how long it takes for these guys to hire a third logistics guy, because one of them will now have to walk all the way over here. Okay. So we ramped up simple circuits. Now this guy is waiting for simple circuits. Is it possible to prioritize? I can. You get first. Dibs. Okay. And since people are walking strangely, we'll do that again. I'm not blocking anywhere since I moved that to one table. Okay. This is interesting to me, at least. Oh, we did some research. Logic circuits, beeper. Okay, so something happened in... Oh no, probably means we're not selling as much. Let's see. Market. Pocket computer 2. Okay, so all of a sudden our market rating went right down. There we go. Let's see. Okay, but there's a potential sale of these much, much higher. So I am wondering if we should switch over completely and just do these ones. What does it take? Okay, so what would have to happen is we'd have to do some more single cell batteries and then stop making the normal LED arrays. Okay, I think we will do that. For now, we'll have him grab his stuff off that shelf because it's easier and put stuff on there. Okay. So this means we'll have to ramp up production of this plastic cases, and he will take his stuff from here and put back on there, and they will go. Okay, so this particular shelf, no, we'll start by ramping up the this one will actually start making the second types of LED matrices. Okay. Okay. So he will... Oh, no. Okay. I think I need to move him slightly. And then move this table down there. And then remove this. There we go. Okay. And then this goes back there. But I do think that these ones all go there now. And this particular shelf. I don't like it. Oh, it's the wrong shelf I moved to. So I will go to this shelf. I am wondering, since this guy is now outputting to that shelf, not that shelf, and this guy is outputting to that shelf. Okay, so we can have these guys up to that shelf. That guy also outputting to that shelf. And no longer outputting to the corner shelf, because the corner shelf seems to be very full. And then these, from that, they can go over there. And this small shelving unit no longer stores LED arrays, I think. We'll ask it not to, at least. Oh, I see. Okay, I have managed to completely muck this up. So I'm going to sell some of these LED arrays and some of these simple cases. Probably put them on that shelf, to be honest, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I'll try and no, pause is not good, but I just don't want everything to happen so fast. Okay, so this one will no longer be there. So if I walk to this shelf and pick up the LED matrix, yes, okay, and I walk to this shelf and pick up the LED array, can I now remove the LED arrays from there? I can. Beautiful. Okay, and now I'll go to this shelf. I'll put on the extra of these. Actually, maybe not. Well, it'll be fine. And on here, I'll go there. I'll put on the extra LED matrices in the hopes that somebody will pick them up. Okay, now I'll go to this shelf. Okay, so that takes all the way around. And now that I've taken everything from that shelf, I will sell that shelf. There we go. Okay, so if we were to move this slightly over and move this like that and move this like that, like so, they are needing the simple circuits. Okay, so simple circuit, we're probably not making enough. Or maybe we are. Okay, so for simple circuits, we need to ramp up and make more simple circuits. And since all the stuff is to make simple circuits is over here, we will put an extra simple circuit maker. I'm not sure. If I put him here, then we're back at the situation where we will need to move this shelving units behind him. Okay, we'll do that. We will put this the other way around. We will put a person there, right in the middle of where he's standing. We'll make another simple circuit from that. Okay. It will be taken to and from this type. Okay. And then hire a guy. I wonder if this will keep up with our demand for simple circuits. Is this shelf not... Okay. So if you can store more than 2, I'm actually wondering something. I can put this there, can I? They will never be able to leave. Guess that's not really a problem. So the guys in there have to slightly walk. I'm not sure what is best. I mean, no doubt these people are much more effective because they just turn around and do stuff. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, this seems to be even faster than that, but it doesn't really because they turn around in the blink of an eye. It's not like they spend time turning around. Okay. All right. I just noticed the researcher doing no research. Okay, let's see. As I said, how is our pocket calculators going? Okay, we're doing well because we lowered the price basically. And potentially 10 a week. If we could just create some, that would be great. We started to create some. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one, and it only takes them. Okay. Oh, much relieved. Okay, so in my inventory, I have a lot of stuff, like extra stuff. So do I want to just sell it, or do I want to have like a medium shelf of random stuff? Oh, it's of course I made it so that it's inaccessible. There we go. So I go to that medium shelf and put my random stuff on there. And I'll go back here and put the plastic there because I really don't want to carry around plastic. And then the cunning idea would be then to let these tables actually also use the... Okay, what did I do? I want to open this. So simple cases, single cell batteries, and LED arrays. Okay, so simple cases, single cell batteries, and LED arrays. She can now use this stuff, which she will get from here. There we go. And once she's done, I'm sure, once there's nothing left, I'm sure somebody will tell me. And she can just turn around and get the stuff off the shelf. Actually, yeah. I was gonna say, since I'm not actually, nothing is being delivered here, she just needs to empty the shelf. I was going to make it so that she wouldn't have to turn around at all. But this seems fine. Okay. I'm sure this is not very interesting for me standing around looking at the same supply over and over again. Okay, but it seems to be working. I'm a little bit worried about the single cell battery production. Maybe I should just go and get some of this. Oh, not those. Just in case that the single cell battery production isn't quite up to snuff. Oh, okay. So they're producing more than can be on the shelf now, which is good. Then we will make it so that they can fill out the shelf completely. and probably forget all about it, and when they're standing still again, be completely perplexed. But okay, that's how it is. It's how my brain always works. Fix a problem and then eek. Let's see. Do we want extra 2 slots for that? Not really. It's not what we have 2 of going into the thing. When I go down 1, okay, because the battery that the thing we takes 2 single cell batteries. So yes, we want space on the shelf for 2 of those. They need to have double up. Everything else should just be 1. Yeah. Okay. So we definitely, probably, maybe, definitely, probably, maybe need to have space. Oh, we did some more research. We did the upgradable. Well, that changes things. Everything needs to be upgraded. While I am doing upgradable things, you can start researching metal cases. That seems like a good idea. You can actually put your stuff on this shelf, and then everybody can take stuff from that shelf. There we go. So I'll stop you and I'll start you again, since you don't seem to know what you're doing. Okay. Glitches. What was I saying? I wanted to do something and I don't remember anymore. Oh yes, I wanted to update the table, upgrade the tables. So, see, simple circuits. It takes, for a simple circuit, it takes, it says crafted with Tinker table 0.67 days. The pick and place table 0.33 days. An electronic workbench 0.27 days. This is an electronic workbench. So if I upgrade that table, she will start producing them. Like, you can see the little, look, and this one is like slow. So if we were to upgrade this, has a similar effect, and like upgrade some of our stuff, not necessarily all of it, just to see if what I really want to do is be able to sell 2 of everything, if that makes sense. Like, I want it to be able to support an extra assembly table, it being the PC market in this case. Okay, this will be stupid, but we'll do it. No, that will not be a good idea. Maybe he can stand like that. He probably can. Doesn't seem very intuitive, but let's say he does that. It seems I will have to rejig my layout soon, so that it's not so cluttered, but let's just see. Now we are creating the frames much faster. Presumably they will also come to the shelf. Right now that seems again to be the problem. Oh, I'm having a lot of plastic cases in my hand. I know that's cheating, but I'm hoping now that you can create a plastic case much faster. When you can, now that you can do that, you'll be able to supply 2 tables. I'm hoping. Okay, so what is he missing? He was missing, I didn't notice. I think it was an LED array. Make sure that they can store the full set. I think maybe we need to order more of the, since we are speeding up production, we may want to order more raw materials. I'm actually tempted to have this guy just pick up the plastic himself. But this is so much more effective though. Just turns around and he does the thing. Okay, but these ones are the ones that I was worried about not having enough production of. They will definitely be upgraded. There we go. Double up. Let's double up on the... There we go. Double the amount of plastic cases. Double on these. Let's see. New craft duration 27. What are they right now? 0.67. Yes, definitely. But then we need to have faster production of the sub components. I don't know, can I afford this? It seems to be like a relatively trivial. So she's missing what? The simple circuits. Okay, so we definitely will have to double up on all the simple circuit production. There we go. I say double, but it's almost triple. In that case, we'll do it everywhere. No more old manufacturing desks in our factory. Well, and of course now probably can't sell our calculators, can we? Oh, we can still. 12. So if I put, because we're producing 24. Okay, the weekly demand is 20. So the weekly demand up here is 20. So I want to take the whole market, but I also don't want to, set the price so low that there really is no market. These ones we don't care. We'll just put them back at full price. It's funny to me that the cheapest one still has a potential market. Oh well. The pocket computer, there is 17 weekly demand in the market, and it looks like I am the only producer of them. Okay, so I seem to have started to overproduce a lot of stuff. No, let's see. I want to be able to do a new type of product, and as far as I remember, we need to be able, for the Hoover butts or whatever they're called, we need to be able to have them move around under their own power. Okay, we need less plastic on that shelf. And more. There we go, 2 of each. But people shouldn't be standing around with stuff in their hands too much. It's only because these tables over here also take plastic. If they were just using the like simple cases, then we wouldn't have the same problem. Not really important to me, but you could update that. But it seems like they have enough. Wonder how much stuff's still on the shelf. Yeah. Don't want you to put on that shelf. I want you to put over that shelf. think what I'll do is I will move this to here. Then I will move this shelf there for now. Oh, really? There we go. He's confused again. I will move here and put the stuff on the shelf. To this table. Okay, that's the problem. You can only take the one thing. Okay. So it seems that I have now made a little two desks that are both just taking stuff off this shelf. The thing about these shelves is that even though it's too wide, you only have to be able to reach one of the two parts to be able to access the shelf, which is, well, it makes it easier logistically. I don't think, I don't know if I want to say that it's clever, but it makes it easier logistically. Okay, so these people are definitely now producing more than we can take off. So I think it's time to design a new product that will use these new things that we have, like they can take advantage of our ramped up production. And I am also aware that we have completely filled out these buildings. So do we in reality want to buy a building? Is there a building that only has an outgoing zone? Because then we could do, like, make all the stuff in one place and well, all the modules in one place, and then, you know, assemble them in a different place. This has nothing. No outgoing, no incoming zones. See, oh, right, okay. One of each. One of each. That one had one of each. Oh, I'm not sure if I like the fact that the PC has evolved. And this is one of each. It's quite a big building though. What did it look like? What did the floor plan look like? Okay. That seems like a building with potential. This one has an outgoing and incoming as well. And this one has one of each as well. What about this building right next to where we are? This other side of where we are. It also has an incoming. You know what? I'll buy this building. Okay. And we will see. What was it? Pocket computers, components. Okay. So what are we unlocking? Planters, a welding table, and conveyor belts, and our market. Did we? Oh, okay. So in 2 more research points, something else will open up. Let's see. I think it's the. I think it's a Hoover So if we make a small compartment, that would make us ready to make a Hoover. Okay, so it's kind of interface 3, which means this is no longer a very nice product. I'm wondering, this seems very, like a very small room. If we were going to have our agency pocket calculator version 2 made. So it now needs data storage as well. So I wonder if we just put data storage in. Nah, the market appeal is still not really nice. So noise pollution. Okay. Let's see. If we take out this stuff and let's put in, we need one of these. Right, data storage. Okay. We'll put in LED matrix. Has a market appeal of 0.9. Processing. That's okay. Circuits. So if we put simple circuits, they're only very small. But the logic circuit, of course, will require us to start making plastic. It's very annoying. With a much higher appeal. Wow. And then maybe we could get away with not just having LED arrays. Okay. This will take almost a day to create. But should I even go for like maxing the market appeal? I'm gonna take that way. Wow. It's a big difference. So if I do that, put this one in. And then take out this. Okay. So this would require us to do these logic circuits. We haven't done any yet. So, and the small register banks. They both need circuit boards and plastic. Okay, so if we set up a room that makes circuit boards and plastics. I'm actually thinking of making a room where the circuit boards and plastic and stuff that need it are placed. So that, like, all the components for this. I don't. Yes, of course we'll make it. Let's see what it'll look like. Let's decide that it will change completely appearance, because then I have a easier time seeing what I'm selling. We'll make it olive green. Okay. I forgot which casing. Why? I wish that the modules would show which casing is in it. I really do wish that. Show design. Does it say? I mean, if I remembered exactly what the... Okay, never mind. I think actually we will retire our agency calculators 1 and 2 since we're not producing them. And then they will not show up when I'm trying to... I think they still show up in the market overview, which is a little bit weird, but okay. Bucket milestone 2. Okay. I think we will, as I tried to say, I think what we'll do is we'll try and consolidate production of electronic bits in one room. See, wait a minute. Can I order? Can I do it? Can I afford? I can. Okay, I will move all this stuff that has to do with research. You will go in here. It's not needed that you're in the main room. Really, really not needed. You can also go there, and your little shelf can go there, and the shelf that you're putting stuff out to can go there, and you guys can go like, I don't know, here and here. I'm not sure. There we go. And this guy will carry stuff all the way over there. It's just too bad. Where are you going? Oh, you cannot get to your table. Okay. There we go. Okay. The reason I wanted to move them, like sitting there staring at them. Okay. So let's consolidate so that all our casings are made in this room. And do we have enough space over there? We could just like move all the electronics bits down here. Move them one at a time. And then have this central building. This central building is like assembly of all kinds. The only issue will be that there is not enough space and an outgoing zone. That's a little bit annoying. I wish they had just like... I'd rather have double up of outgoing zones in some buildings. Oh well, back to what I was trying. I'm so slowly trying to get my head around what I'm going to do. This seems to be working. This seems to be working. I could just build up capacity for the PC3. Or I could move this stuff over to this room. And then having the output of the assembly tables. I know that I keep waffling back and forth. I'm really not sure exactly what I will be doing. Well, anyway, let's say that for this outgoing, doing what I said I wouldn't do. Actually, no, I will do the assembly in here. So I will do all the stuff that goes to that. So let's see. Oh, wait, that's the point. I don't know what... Okay, I'll plug down an assembly table for the only reason of figuring out what goes into the PC2. So it is a plastic case. I thought it was. I was not sure. Okay. So if we make this building the creation of cases, And this building over here, the creation of things that require the circuit boards. And oh, courier bot. I'd much rather make a courier bot. Ah, okay. Definitely we need to research cases, different cases. What was stylish case one of the ones that a courier bot needed? Was a reinforced case one of the ones? What did it say? New courier bot. So windowed case, metal butt, enhanced case, and polished case. So enhanced or polished looks like the next ones. Stylish, polished, reinforced, enhanced. Okay, I mean, why are you? I wonder if I just research that, will this open? I mean, is it locked until I research the bit I haven't noticed, to be honest? But this isn't locked. So I don't understand. So somebody else has apparently managed to use unlocked technology. I'm very jealous. I know I'm just sitting here staring. Perhaps I should call it a day for now. And I'll think about how I want to do this. But on the other hand, it might be interesting to see my brain having a complete meltdown. I normally, work backwards from what's needed. Okay. So if I will just move this particular, I'll move it in here so that it's able to, like, I mean, I'm producing some of this stuff, right? The logic circuit is not, I'm not producing. Because I'm doing simple circuits. So what I really want to do is I want to move these tables out into here, here, have that, there we go. And then we'll put a logistic point here to carry the stuff back. It's going to be annoying, but hey, it's going to work. And we'll have another guy carry plastic over there. Did I put it backwards somehow? Oh no, it's there. So, what's going on? And that one goes in there, yes. Okay, so that is what it was going on. So it doesn't know where it's. Oh man. Okay, so we're doing the next level logic circuits. Okay, we'll do them in this corner. Let's see. The logic circuit. Logic circuit is this one. So this needs plastic parts, which is something we have not yet been creating. Okay, so if we were to, and it also needs one of these every time it creates one of those. So what we'll do is we'll give it its own supply of simple circuits, and we will make a table that does plastic parts, plastic parts, this table. Okay, I'll not stand in the way. There we go. So we will have a shelf. Um, this kind of shelf here, possibly, and we will say he will get everything from there. This will be making plastic parts, which it will, and this table will get everything from there. So from here, we'll carry this stuff over here. So this will need, and the plastic parts will go in there. Okay. So now it's doing everything, and then these ones can go back on that shelf. Okay. I wish there was a quick button to down. I know from experience the plastic bits are being produced way too fast. Like, we don't need them to be produced that fast, so let's do that so that they don't just bunch up. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We'll have somebody start making plastic bits. Somebody start making the 2 bits. There we go. Let's get out of their way. And this whole room, yes, is covered in this one logistics point. And they are not having, this person is not hired. Oh, man. There we go. So now we're creating the next bits for this, which were the logic circuits. And we also need the small register bank. So I am wondering if we were to move this shelf over here, and the 2 people that goes with it over here as well, and then have them output their stuff on another shelf, so that the output does not go there. The output goes here. The output goes there. Sorry, the output goes there, but not there. And then somebody else can carry it over there to sell it. There we go. The one guy. So now everything. Yes, Those 4 people should be able to carry stuff over here. Okay. So the reason I did that was to be able to create a new kind of... What was it again? Oh, I forget so easily. I think it was the logic array. Small register bank. Okay. The small register bank is also an electronics table thing. Let's see. So if I create a small register bank, yes, it takes the same kind of inputs as these over here do. Okay, so I will actually move the plastic create up table over here, move that there, because I think, yes, and then you can go back there, can you? Yes, marvelous. And the guy working on this particular desk will have a little bit more of a service level. He will have he can put his stuff on there, which will then be carried there. He will also take stuff from there, which will come from here. So he himself will not actually bring that, and his plastic will go there. So he will not be carrying stuff around. And these 2 things, for now, okay, so in here, in this room, we will make a shelf for this guy, where all the stuff he needs will go. And he will, I guess, sell directly, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll put that there. There we go. This will go there, and that will go there. Okay. Cool, cool. And from this shelf, they will go there. I think this shelf, why is it? I thought he was taking his stuff from this shelf. No. Okay. Makes much more sense. There we go. Anyway, so he needs some of these as well to come there. And he needs this. Okay. So we can have a person here creating the PC2. Okay. Now things are being carried around quite a lot. But we're having, like, the cases is arguably like the last step in assembly. So it kind of makes sense to have all the sort of assembly things here. Except, as I said before, the outgoing zones is a problem. So, but if we were to place like assembly, this assembly over here, very close to that, presumably we're going to save some space. Okay, so he's not anywhere near getting enough of those 2 things that he needs. So what we could do is we could move him closer to the place where they produce it. Or maybe hire a person to produce them. That might also be a thing. Okay. Okay, so we reinforce. Ooh. We did the reinforced case, which was not enough, that's right. So did that open for the next level of case? Enhanced case? A windowed case. Was the windowed case one of the ones we could use? I want to do a courier, but windowed case was. Right, we're making a Windows case. Windowed case. Windowed case. Yes. Oh. Is it to make radios or is it to remote control stuff? Interesting. So we're still selling a lot, yeah. Why are they standing still? Okay. So what is it we have here? The agency PC1. Is the agency PC1 just so not sellable? We want to sell all for 17 for the market. We want to have 100% market share. If at all possible. She seems to be unable to get rid of her plastic. Will make space on her shelf. As I said, I mean, look, she makes 50 a pop. So even though this one takes 5, I mean, it's just not really fair to have a hyper production of them. Okay, so now this is stuck. I am wondering if... Okay, let's say we'll move you and your shelf. Put your shelf here and move your desk to, I don't know. I'm not sure. Here? No, you can't sell stuff then. Okay, we'll move you there. You're there. There you go. Okay. Are we not? What is it that you're lacking? LED arrays. Are there no LED arrays on your shelf? No. Okay. I guess we'll have to make some more LED arrays then. These ones are being used only for here. Yes. So if I was to put this slightly there, move you slightly in, and do that, I think. And people are like, well, what are you doing? Well, I'm actually trying. I'm trying to move these tables. That's what I'm ultimately trying to do. guess. And we're trying to make the, oh, I keep forgetting. LED arrays. Okay, and those are these ones. Okay, so this particular desk will try and make an LED array, and it needs electronic parts. And I am assuming there are no electronic parts on the shelf. No, they are over here. So, okay, you will have to walk a little while, a little far. Oh, actually, no, I don't think you will. We will just move this particular thing slightly over, and we will give you a shelf of your own. There we go. It's annoying. Um, so we will not have your stuff come from there. Have your stuff come from here and back to there and over to there. Yes, and then from there. There we go. And we will hire an extra person. Oh man. Space for two. Okay. So she's still missing the LED arrays. Is it not LED arrays? What is it that you're saying you're missing? LED array, yes? And what are we creating here now? LED array. Okay. So how many people are working at this logistic point? One more now. Are you going to go to this table ever? Okay. I was hoping you would just do it from the other side, but okay. I think now that you are working here, we could, no, because then nobody can come into that shelf. Okay. This is really not an optimal layout, but at least we're creating something. Okay, why do I have plastic on my hands? Okay. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. And did I told you you couldn't use battery stacks, so that's nice. There we go. All the things. Okay, so let's see. We are all that because we're still trying to make a courier bot, which we'll soon do. So we did this whole rejigging to try and see if we could get the pocket computers with a greater marketing rate. So I am assuming now that we know how to create them, we need to basically just scale up. I'm just not sure where our pain point is. I would like to eventually have, like, as I said, a theme in each building. Now this seems to have a theme now. If it had just been a little bit bigger, it could have created all this electronics, like all the ones that take these chemistry tables as well. I guess what we could do is we could move that kind of stuff into this new building over here. I wish I could go to here. I can. Clicking over there made me go over there. So if we were to move electronic stuff in here and then assembling plastic bits to the building it came, well, the cases. Oh, we could just move cases over here actually. Nah, this might be big enough for cases. And then moving them and then having assembly tables this end selling down here, and assembly desks this end selling over there, and the assembly desk in the middle selling here. Or maybe they can just all sell at each point, just a smaller bandwidth, and then have people carry stuff far away. Pocket computers advanced. That's not good. Let's see what it means about our pocket computers. So, okay. Definitely the demand is not so great. Okay, but what we'll do is we'll keep, actually since we're not even creating 10 a week, are we? I think we'll switch over to PC2s with this other bench. How many do we have over here? Okay, we'll basically switch you to an agency PC2. The way we will do that is, what is this? This is the outgoing. This is the incoming. Okay, so we will move your rack over here. Move your desk over here. And then you'll say your output will actually go back on that shelf, and then it'll be sold. The output does not go directly, which means we can just do the logistics for the table right next to you. Similar. There we go. And the PC slots goes over there. Okay. And this particular shelving unit, I'm going to go out and say that they can the one that's closest. You're actually allowed to take your LED arrays from here. You don't want to take the LED arrays from there. Why not? Okay, because you're already taking them from somewhere else. Okay, never mind then. Okay. This is interesting. My eyes are trying to take it all in. Okay, at least now they're creating them. Whoever is selling them, taking from the shelf, right? These ones don't go directly. These ones don't go directly. Okay, so somebody's taking them from the shelf. That's good. How many people are working at this logistics point? I'll have 2 people working there. And we will have this being less calculators and more computers, I guess. And I will move this desk so people don't have to walk all the way around. So I'm blocking that door. If I am, then I'm no longer blocking the door, right? Yeah. Oi. Everybody is blocked there. Okay, they're creating much too much of everything. Yeah. And I'm producing more than I sell. Circuit boards. Really? Still? Or was that an old message? I don't see anybody. Oh, they are asking for circuit boards. Okay. So it's a shelving issue? Or... I have to keep an eye on that. Okay. Okay, so show me that. Okay. But what goes on here? Nothing. So it doesn't really matter because they're in here. Okay. So the LEDs correctly will not be taken from there. Okay. That's the point. So if I were to move this shelf slightly up, that's not what I meant to do. Is to move the shelf there. Then presumably people could take stuff from it, which they couldn't before. Okay, so he's waiting around for this logic circuits now. So, okay, it's fine. We will actually have to, no, somewhere place in another table for the logic circuits. Okay, that's a crash. I'll see what happens. Okay, I hope. Alright, I guess we'll end the stream here and I will figure out what went wrong with the game and perhaps get back. Bye, take care. Take care now.